Welcome back to my Heart of the Swarm playthrough. In the previous episode, a ton of exciting stuff happened, and I highly recommend you go ahead and check it out first before you watch this video, in case you did miss that episode. We are now on a new planet, and we met up with our dear old friend Alexei Stukov, who is now, he's actually an infested Terran, and apparently the reason for that is because of this laboratory where they have been doing experiments on him. Now, of course, we don't really want that to happen either, so we want to get rid of whoever is running that as soon as we possibly can.
I have been contacted by another brood mother. Ryloth has been keeping her large brood out of the conflict. She is impressed with you and wishes to bring her brood back into
we are quite
the swarm.
impressive. Let's be real.
Brood Mother Ryloth, hear me. Take your brood to Jontor 2. This is where the Dominion manufactures their newest ships. Destroy that world for the swarm.
It shall be done, my queen.
Slowly but surely, the broods are indeed coming back.
You have unselected abilities, my queen. You can review them within your chamber.
Now, besides a lot of awesome things that happened in the previous episode, of course, I also ended up completing a mission on the brutal difficulty with all of the bonus objectives. So that means that Kerrigan right now should be at level 50, and therefore I'm pretty sure I've got a new tier.
Your power level has increased.
Yes!
A new tier of abilities has awakened.
Nice. I really want to go ahead and check these out because I have no clue what options there actually are right now. Now, a lot of you, by the way, pointed out that I should really go ahead and consider giving Spawn Banelings a try. Apparently, Spawn Banelings is actually very strong. Obviously, it's still 6 Banelings and they deal a heck of a lot of damage. So, I'm going to try and see if I can maybe make use of those over Mend. I'm not going to bother with any of the other ones though, but I do want to check out what these 3 are right here. So first off, we have Infest Broodlings. Enemies damaged by Kerrigan become infested and spawn 2 Broodlings with timed life if killed quickly. Okay. Huh, that's actually really interesting. Then we have Fury. Each attack temporarily increases Kerrigan's attack speed by 15%. It can stack up to 75% increased attack speed. Are you kidding me? That's an extremely strong ability right there, Fury. And then we have ability efficiency. Kerrigan's abilities have their cooldown and energy cost reduced by 20%. Well, I think I've pointed out several times already that I am a big fan of all of the passive abilities that Kerrigan has, just because it doesn't make me, focus on her micro very much. This is honestly really, really sick. She already deals an awful lot of damage, right? Just simply her, I think the chain reaction actually is going to be incredible with this, right? Doesn't that buff each other up insanely? Right? Look at that. Yeah, Kerrigan's attack deal normal damage to her target and jump to additional nearby targets. Yeah, look at that. Right? That means that it's gonna jump significantly more often. I think chain reaction grouped up together with Fury is insanely good. Now, I was morphing in a lot of Banelings in the previous attempt. I think I want to go ahead and give improved Overlords a try, just because I haven't really messed around with that one very much just yet. Overlords morph instantly and provide 50% more supply. I just want to check out, if it's nice to have. It actually kind of in a way is also like an economic buff, just because of the fact that you don't need Overlords as often in the earlier part of the game. That means that you can get benefits, like, for example, automated extractors as well, which is going to boost your economy right from the get-go, but this is going to be helpful not only in the early game, but the entire game. So I do think this is a pretty nice setup that we have right now. Actually, you may just want to pick up, the entire middle row, and we probably would be okay. Anyway, I like this. So there's still one additional tier that we can unlock at level 60, but that's going to take some time. Alrighty, very good. Mr. Stukov, how are you doing today, sir?
Skygar Station, the Dominion's secret weapons lab. This is the heart that makes hybrid breeding program.
Tell me about the hybrid.
Zerg and Protoss DNA combined. Something that should not be possible.
And these creatures will follow Mengsk's orders?
He believes they will. I am not so sure.
Yeah, that's a good point, right? The hybrid definitely are pretty powerful, and I don't really know exactly if they will stay under the influence of Mr. Mengsk either. Anyway, the Haka, or the Haka, I tried. That was pretty good, actually. How are you doing today?
This place of metal and stone. Why?
You're not impressed? The Primal Zerg couldn't build something like this.
I do not need a wall. I will evolve armor. I do not need a weapon. I will evolve
Good point.
claws.
The toolmakers might create something stronger than your armor and claws.
Their tools stay the same. I collect. I change.
I'm actually quite surprised that the Haka decided not to just simply stay on Xeris, right? I mean, I know he's a little scared of Kerrigan, and I guess rightfully so, because obviously we ended up killing all of the Primal Pack leaders. But wouldn't he be the one that would be in charge right now of Xeris? I guess he doesn't really want that, though. He just wants to adapt and I guess sort of, you know, travel around a bunch, right? He's not so different from humans after all. He just wants to see the universe. Miss Zagara, what is going on?
This place is very far out of the way, but it's guarded as if it were Korhal itself.
The Terrans must greatly prize that which lies within.
But technology at this scale, this is beyond Minsk's engineers.
Perhaps they have help from something greater than themselves.
If there are any answers, they are inside.
Now, we of course did breach the entrance to the laboratory. Apparently, we don't quite want to, you know, keep up with the momentum, and we're once again back out on the Leviathan. But I do think we're gonna go back in just a little bit. Apparently, by the way, I don't know if it's gonna be the next mission, but apparently I'm gonna unlock Ultralisk here, which would be a lot of fun. Mr. Abathur, what's up?
Pain valuable feedback for organism. Organism with heightened pain receivers. Must experiment.
Yeah, it is a pretty valuable feedback for sure, but it isn't always particularly pleasant. Now, what have you pointed out, by the way? That there's like an Easter egg if you quickly switch between the 3 different Zergling upgrades. I don't know if it was getting trolled or not, but let's have a look.
Must solve Zergling lemon juice allergy. Weakness in strain.
What? No way! Wasn't this mentioned once upon a time as well? Where indeed they said that Zerglings were allergic to lemon juice? I did not know that Easter egg was here. That is hilarious. Okay, so I did not get trolled after all. Sometimes I get trolled and I try something that people suggest and it turns out that it was literally nothing. Nice. Thank you, whoever pointed that out. That is really cool. If there are any other Easter eggs that I am missing out on, definitely do let me know, because I'm more than interested in giving them a try. Anyway, doesn't look like there's a whole lot to do right now on the Leviathan. That does mean that it's time for us to head on out to the next mission.
The vanguard of your swarm holds the entrance of the lab. The hybrid wait within. Let's send them to hell.
Oh man, Stukov, so aggressive. Apparently we will indeed unlock the Mutalisk Evolution mission. We get 2 Kerrigan levels by completing the bonus objectives. But sadly, I was secretly hoping that I would go ahead and unlock the Ultralisk here. Sadly, it does not seem to be the case. Unless, you know, maybe it will show up during the mission. Anyway, the mission is called Hand of Darkness. And we need to destroy the hybrid lab.
Be quick. I have a battle to command.
I must warn you about the being that runs this lab. Dr. Narud, an ancient shapeshifter who has worn many faces over the years. He made me what I am.
So he's not a Terran. Protoss? He can't be Zerg or I would know.
None of those. He is the servant of an ancient Xel'Naga known as Amon.
I learned of Amon on Xeris. He's dead.
Well, his creation lives on. Narud is the most dangerous being you've ever met. And you will face him in there.
Now, of course, Mr. Narud's name backwards would be Duran. We haven't seen him in a little while.
We're inside.
Alrighty. There's the hybrid.
Kerrigan, this lab houses the culmination of Narud's research. The hybrid. They are the ultimate weapon of the final war.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mr. Marines. That's not gonna happen.
Are waking up.
What's happening to you?
It's attacking me psionically, draining me.
Stay strong. You must kill the hybrid or we are all doomed.
Oh no. So we went from our quest to killing Mr. Mengsk all the way over to saving the universe once again, this time around as the Queen of Blades.
Speak.
Alright, so
Richard,
life drained in 4 minutes and 30
Eliminate
seconds.
that hybrid before its attack kills you.
Alright, well I still have a bunch
Bring
of time.
it down now.
Calm down, Kerrigan. I need to look around if there's maybe an expansion nearby. My god, Kerrigan. Oh, there's my Banelings, by the way. And they actually get that little jumping strain as well. That's super nice. I'm not supposed to go in this direction, by the way. And I'm fully aware of that. I just figured it'd be fun to give it a try, right? Maybe there's more to this mission than just simply destroying the hybrid. Alright. I actually don't really recall this mission either. I really am curious. I don't think there's an optional mission to go over here, right? That doesn't make any sense. By the way, look at that attack buff right now. Woohoo! Kerrigan is gonna become super powerful here. Anyway, I already do have... I'm gonna go ahead and pick up my Hydra then. And I want to get a Roach Warren too and an Evo Chamber. I don't think I'm in any particular rush. I don't know if I need any units here, by the way, as well, that aid me while killing this hybrid. I should probably get a few roaches out, actually. The roaches with their Vile Strain are gonna be super helpful. I guess I already had a couple of roaches out. That's okay. I was hoping maybe I could go ahead and secure an expansion before this this fight started. Look at that, though. Look at her attack speed. That's honestly a little silly. That's honestly a little crazy. Okay. Let's go ahead and saturate our gases. I'm gonna start up some Zerglings here as well. And I think very shortly we're gonna start producing some roaches here.
You cannot last much longer. The hybrid must be destroyed.
Do you think I'm actually waiting too long here? It's 2 minutes. 2 minutes should be more than enough to kill the hybrid, right? Am I crazy? Mr. Labbot can maybe help me out as well. To be fair, I didn't really do anything out here, so if I don't have enough time, that would kind of suck. Also, she's not currently at full HP. I am getting a few roaches now. Roaches are gonna be super helpful. Plus, I've got my Pokeboy, right? My Pokeboy is gonna be super helpful. We're gonna bait Mr. Hybrid to watch the Pokeboy. Alright, let me get a second hatch. Okay.
A Dominion force is moving on the hive cluster.
Alright. Let's see if we have enough. Get me over to the Pokeboy. Does he even get debuffed? He does. The saliva there is still going to be very useful, apparently. Well, this is not very useful, though. The fact that apparently I have to deal with this.
Time is short.
Alright, alright. The hybrid will go down here. Luckily, I have my Baneling spell there.
Dead, but it will not be the last.
I need an expansion. Does anyone have a base
You are
for me?
not welcome here, Kerrigan.
Hello.
Narud.
Hello.
My queen, hybrid psionic signatures are appearing across the laboratory.
Wait, now it's a laboratory?
Your purpose. Kill everything.
I was just starting to get used to laboratory.
Psionically, it must be eliminated if you are to survive.
Alright. Hey, look. I think I may have found myself some minerals here. Very nice. Let's go ahead and send a drone over in that direction. I want to start a +2 here as well. And I'll go ahead and get a couple of Hydralisks now going too. Honestly, these Vile Roaches are super nice. Liking them a lot. Alright, so we are going to have to push our way through this map quite aggressively. What is that? Ooh. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, nice. I do keep it alive there, luckily. Roaches are gonna be helpful. And the fact that my Overlord spawn immediately is kind of crazy too. This is not bad, actually. I quite like these Banelings. I think I may like the Banelings better than the previous one that we have had. Although, that is a very scary army that is just simply sitting on that high ground. I would like to fight without the Siege Tank present if I can. Activated abilities in this mission on Kerrigan would be much better. Because I'm in a bit of a rush. Apparently there's a holding cell over there too. I really need to make sure that I head on over to that hybrid first though. Oh, actually, hold up. I was assuming I was gonna have to walk around here, but no, that's not even the case. Alright. Well, in that instance, I think I can just simply go ahead. Well, is there anything up on this high ground? I'm not sure. Probably not. In that instance, I really don't even need to push very aggressively at all. I wonder if this is maybe just one of the Terran bases where they spawn units from. Shutting it down would probably prevent these engagements near my base, but...
You must destroy the hybrid
I know.
before their power kills you.
They won't though, Stukov. The power won't kill me, my man. Thank you for watching out, dummy. For me, I appreciate that. That's very, very generous of you. Okay. I think I'm gonna play Roaches and Hydras. Roaches and Hydras always good. Trying to drone up this newly acquired base too. And we'll go ahead and head on over to this next hybrid here since there's only a minute and a half remaining. A minute and a half should probably be okay. A little bit of a concave.
The Dominion captured a Brutalisk. If we get close enough, I can control it.
Where is it? I would like a Brutalisk. That'd be cool.
One less hybrid. The Swarm now controls this section of the lab.
Ah. Wait. Is that the Brutalisk somewhere over here? Why is there a little... There's a little square on my minimap over there. I'm not entirely sure. Well, there's a science vessel over here either. I don't like that very much. The fact that I can just spawn Banelings in the middle of that engagement is really good. Alright, let us head out towards this, whatever it is, in the top left-hand corner. Is that another hybrid? That's probably what it is. We need to rescue the Brutalisk, though. Where are these Brutalisk? Can we not see where they are? I don't think we can. Well, we'll just do a little bit of exploring.
Another hybrid has been released. They must be destroyed.
We're in no particular rush. But it is critical. Oh, there it is. Okay, there's a Brutalisk right over here. It is critical that we find where all of these units are located. Couple more Banelings, because they are super nice. Like, the fact that I got my Hunter Bane is really nice.
Yeah.
So strong.
The Brutalisk is mine.
Do I get to... Oh, I get to control it. Ooh, okay. That's good. That's pretty nice. I could probably get a couple then going, right? I do want to try and keep those alive. Maybe maybe a few queens wouldn't hurt. Let me go ahead and send some drones over towards these gases then as well, and I'll go ahead and queue up a couple more swarm queens. I'm trying to set up a bit of a concave here, so hopefully my roaches can stay alive and really deal some of that damage. Ooh, this one split! It's got a splitter strain right here on the hybrid. Although apparently destroying the one of them was enough. Very nice. Go ahead and put down a tumor over there. I actually think that Brutalisk with queens would be one of the stronger ways of playing, right? Alright, we got a really nice army now. There are 5 more hybrids that need to be destroyed. I guess we'll be heading down towards the bottom left-hand corner of the map next. Apparently, by the way, I'm gonna unlock the Brutalisk mutation mission from this one. Now, I haven't really messed around with mutas very much yet. There's no denying they are super helpful. In some of the missions, we do get an awful lot of gas. So I would like to make use of them a little bit more if I can. Well, there's an operations section over here, right? Is this where I need to go? I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick little save there. I'm actually really excited about the spawn Baneling one. This way I can make use of my Banelings very nicely. And here's the second Brutalisk as well. We are gonna max out with a massive army here very rapidly. We're always making this look like it's not even brutal. Okay. I'll go ahead and send some of my units back. Actually, you know what? We're in no rush, right? I got a lot of time. There's no time right now on my screen, so I'll just go ahead and take control of these Terran units over here. A couple of Zerglings coming in from the back. They've got a lot of additional damage output. There we go. They may not have metabolic boost, but they do have adrenal overload. And obviously they jump to targets, which shuts down a lot of this aggression as well. I was gonna go ahead and make some spines and spores now to defend my bases. Maybe I should do so in a little bit, but I'm not maxed out yet. Wait, I only got 28 supply worth of drones? I guess every single drone counts for half, right? Because of that perk that I unlocked. There are a few Thors hanging out around here. Thing is, I could even make infestors and take control of all of these mechanical units if I really wanted to. Which would be even more ridiculous.
A hybrid has begun attacking you psionically.
Nah, don't worry about it.
You cannot fight the inevitable.
Mr. Narud.
Both Brutalisks have been claimed by the Swarm.
Mr. Narud.
Excellent. Now let's finish the hybrid.
Alright. So there's 5 more hybrids remaining. They do not seem particularly strong here. I can just attack move. Look. Look at my micro. I guess I do want to micro my banelings in there. Boop, boop, boop. Well, only a single one. Roaches can just burrow.
Storm has served its purpose. It is a broken tool, fit only for the scrap heap.
Well,
Ignore its prattling. More of the lab has come under our control.
I'm gonna destroy this base.
Speak.
I'm gonna destroy that base. See if it's
Additional
smart.
hybrid signatures detected.
Time.
I want to try and see if I can shut it down, so that way I don't have to worry about counterattacks towards my base. And that saves me from creating Pokey and Spitty Boys, right? And maybe there's even an achievement for destroying a bunch of barracks or whatever. Right? That's usually a thing. This is going to be a pretty big push, though. The fact that Kerrigan now has a gazillion attack speed is pretty good. Sadly, Mr. Brutalisk is not doing as well. Alright, you start attacking at that tech reactor. Sure, go ahead. Trying to make more and more Brood Queens here as well. And there we go. We have successfully shut this down. There's now even a third base we can go ahead and obtain over here. I'll go ahead and grab it, just because my main is starting to run pretty low here already. But all of a sudden, the swarm has arrived. And this will certainly, you know, save me the headache of dealing with more and more of these attacks. Although apparently now an attack is coming from this side, which is a little annoying. My army isn't particularly fast, though. It doesn't feel very swarmy, right? How long is the range on that? Can I just spawn? No, sadly I can't. That'd be pretty cool if I could, but no. This is like a StarCraft 1 base, though, right? Look at that thing. Alright, making a bunch of Zerglings here. And now that that command center is destroyed, and I don't even see a timer on my screen yet, I'm just gonna continue exploring. See if maybe there's something else I can do. There you go. Look at them. They're so cute. Are you kidding me? They're just jumping like, hey, hello, Mr. Viking. Can we go ahead and land on your face? The Viking was like, well, I don't know if I can do that. That's an awfully direct request there, but... I wish we could make Brutalisk. That'd be pretty good. Oh, it hasn't even been released yet. Wait, can I destroy that hybrid cell? Oh, I can't.
Warning. Another hybrid is
okay.
attacking you.
Alright, burrow the roaches. I did end up losing a lot more there than I needed to, but it's okay. Send some workers over. I want to get a couple more drones over here too. Since they don't really cost a lot of supply anyway, it's all good. Not very big of a commitment either. Is there anything else we need to destroy over here? There's 3 hybrid remaining. I guess we'll just head over in this direction. There we go. And I'll make some more roaches and hydras once again. Roaches, hydras, brood queens. It's a pretty good combination, although brood queens are kind of derpy. Like, they aren't particularly good at just walking. They stand behind the roaches for the most part. I think they have a little bit more range as the hydras, but not much. Alright, here's another one of the holding cells.
A hybrid is attacking you psionically.
Alright.
Can you feel their hatred, Kerrigan?
No?
Coursing through your mind?
Nah, I can't really, to be honest,
You
Naruto.
surprise me. But you still have no hope.
When this is over, I'm coming for you, Narud.
There we go.
Detecting 2 hybrid signatures. They are in close proximity.
Oh, we have to fight 2 at once. Ah, that's gonna be the last one. Well, this has been really straightforward so far. I'm playing a much more standard unit composition for the campaign. Roaches and hydras are the gold standard in multiplayer for a reason, and if you give me the Vile Strain on the roach, right? Honestly, the Vile Strain is just overpowered. Right, it's way too strong. I guess pretty much everything is overpowered, but I can go ahead and spend some additional time destroying all of these bases. I've got 3 mining bases right now as well. I'm hoping there's gonna be an achievement for like destroying all of these or whatever. Maybe there's an achievement for keeping all of the Brutalisk alive as well. I don't know if there is, but I'm waiting for upgrades to finish anyway, so we are in no particular rush. Let's go ahead and queue up +2 here. Alright. There have been achievements for like destroying several command centers, right? So I like the idea of of just simply having, you know, having destroyed all of these bases as quickly as we can. There we go. Shattered command. Are you kidding me? I did not know that. Now, by the way, for those of you unfamiliar, I am indeed replaying most of these missions over at the live stream as well. That is twitch.tv/LocoTV. I try to stream Monday through Saturday, 2 to 8 p.m. CEST. So I stream about 35 hours or so a week. Anyway, essentially, I'm replaying a lot of these missions once again to try and get all of the achievements done as well. I'm hoping there's going to be an achievement for, like, keeping all of your Brutalisk alive. I mean, I'm in no rush right now. I can even get a Baneling Nest if I really wanted to. There we go. I can morph in some Banelings. So you think I can blow up the hybrid with just Banelings? I want to try. I'm going to make a lot of Zerglings, right? And then we're going to blow up the hybrid using mostly Banelings. Although I've got a lot of supply currently caught up in not Banelings. So, I mean, maybe it's not the greatest option. We'll at the very least use it as like a stepping stone, okay? Alright, we are now maxed out. +2 melee, sadly, is not done yet, so I am gonna lose a little bit of damage output on my Banelings. That's okay. Can we Baneling bust the hybrid? That's the real question. Maybe with Malignant Creep and all that, there would be a choice for, or a chance for that. Alright, so we are now mining from 6 gases here in total. Come on, gentlemen. Don't be scared.
Narud has awakened 2 hybrid at once.
That's what I assumed.
This is it, Carrigan. Kill them and the lab is ours.
Mr. Narud. Not always is nice. He's been bothering us for a while. Alright. You think that's enough Banelings? I mean, I've got probably about, I don't know. Probably about 100 supply worth of units right over here. They are now at hotkey 2 rather than hotkey 1. And this is gonna be hotkey 1 now. It's Kerrigan and a bunch of Banelings. A bunch of splashy boys. Alright, let's see how this works. Get him, Kerrigan! Maybe they're just gonna jump him about and nothing. Oh, Kerrigan, you should help out though. More Banelings! My god, Banelings are insane. Alright, send forth the rest of my army, please. We almost just Baneling busted it. I think I could have actually Baneling busted it very confidently if I would have had more supply available for Banelings. I was maxed out there. There we go. Pathetic attempt, Mr. Narud. You did absolutely nothing. Nice.
We have succeeded, my queen. There are no more hybrid signatures on this level.
Have the swarm flood into the lower levels. Kill everyone in our way.
Oh man, Kerrigan getting so aggressive.
Is up to something, and I intend to find out what.
Hey, look, we got all the achievements already done, so I guess I don't have to do this one over at the live stream then. Interesting. I did not know that. By the way, destroy 3 hybrid holding cells before the hybrids are released in the Hand of Darkness. Okay, I guess we've already sort of nailed that one, right? Very nicely done. That was a really fun mission. In total, Kerrigan ended up getting 161 units in total. Now, I'm curious, right? Kerrigan pointed out that Narud is neither Terran Protoss or Zerg, right? And apparently he's helping the Xel'Naga, or at the very least, like the force of the Dark Lord Amon. Does that mean he is Xel'Naga himself as well? I'm not entirely sure. But I guess there's only one way to find out, and that is by just simply continuing our playthrough of the Heart of the Swarm campaign. I hope that you enjoyed watching today's episode. If you did, make sure you hit that like button down below. And if you want to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you get a notification as soon as I upload more. While you're at it, make sure to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Links are down below in the description. I try to be active on all 3 of those platforms. And of course, I want to give a special shout out to the Patreon supporters. Thank you guys so much for helping me out directly. But for now, I want to thank you for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile, alright? And I will see you in the next one.